All right. Back with KCD. Just give me a second. All right. Can you see the game? Yes, you can. Perfect. All right. Wait. The sensitivity is a bit too high. All right, much better. So I actually don't remember where we left off. Good reputation everywhere. Okay, kill the camp leader. I don't think it will be wise to directly jump into combat. So we are not going to do that. So we have to go to the camps. Wait a second. Just let me see what I have. Okay, the condition of my gear is not that good. I mean, it's not that bad, but everything is muddy and all. And I see a few items that I can sell. By few items, I mean this common bassinet and open bassinet. You know what? We have the money. Let's get our stuff repaired and then sell those bassinets.
Yeah.
Wait, just a second. Okay. The sound of the game was way too low, I think.
Yeah.
We sell to this guy, right? I actually don't remember. Okay, this guy is not there. What time is it? 6:48 in the morning. Okay, maybe that's why it's not open. When does this open? Because I need my stuff repaired. Wait a second. There are armorers and blacksmiths here, so we can just repair our stuff in Sasao. So let's just go there. Litechko. Ambush. No ambush. Alright. No thank you, not Rooney. I wanna sell some stuff first. Yo, I don't wanna steal. I want to talk to him.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Ah, Sir Knight. Let's repair. Okay, this stuff is expensive. We gonna repair everything.
Let's have a word about the price.
Well, we can try it.
What do you mean, try it?
Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that.
Almost.
Alright, so?
Alright, so reputation gained. Wait, now let's trade. I want to sell some stuff. Wait, why is my bell-shaped kettle hat? Wait. Add to the basket. Add to the basket. Okay, some of my stuff is still dirty, it seems. We need to do something about that.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
Satisfied?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
Well, that's a decent price.
Alright. I could not get all my stuff repaired, so let's do that first. Tailor. I think that guy will repair all my clothes and stuff.
It was the ancients who first discovered that a person's body must have blood. Huh. I know you.
Mate,
I know you
fueled
from
and
somewhere.
fresh. from the woods or from the pen. It all
Where
tastes
do I
delicious.
know you from?
Hmm.
Of course, my dream. You were in a boat made of bones, and I put a crown of thorns on your head.
If your cottage
Training?
burns down,
What?
our sausages will still taste good.
All right.
If your husband is
Tell me
murdered,
about this
our
dream of
sausages
yours.
will be here.
That
Come
dream.
and get us.
Yes, that dream has come true. I dreamt that a young man would become my apprentice, my own pupil in the trade of miracles.
And that's supposed to be me.
Come right up.
Oh,
It's
well.
a feast for your eyes and your stomach.
What's your
It's
name,
hard to
young man?
resist. You'll not find better meat anyway.
Henry.
Henry. A powerful name. So, Henry, are you ready to become my apprentice?
But what do you teach?
First,
From the
tell me,
yard or
who
from
are
the
you
wood,
and
lean
what do you
fatty
do?
pork, chicken
Me?
and beef.
I
We'll
am
have
an
it all.
unworthy,
Come and
low,
see.
and miserable servant of Providence. Scholar or merchant, believer or heathen. I wander the world without home or family, with only my wagon, offering miracles to those that need them. That's who I am. Without home or
Good men,
kin, I
good wives.
wander
Come
this
have a look.
world with my
Don't
wagon,
be shy.
providing
You'll
the
never see
miracles
such
that
fine
people
meat.
need.
Okay, you're repeating
Oink.
yourselves.
Relics, aromatic herbs, rare spices, talismans and amulets for luck. All these things I have.
Meat, mutton, veal, beef and chicken.
What exactly does it entail, becoming your apprentice?
A lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic. You have to study the great works of the ancients and devote your time to understanding your
Cured
fellow
and
men,
fresh,
listening
from
to
the woods
them,
or from
and
the
learn
pen.
to read
It
their
all
souls.
tastes delicious.
That's a pretty challenging task.
That's why God has sent you. So what do you say?
Our Lord's tasty, good on bread and for frying. Come and get it, fine people, and pork crackling too, a joy to taste.
But we have other
No,
places to
I
be,
definitely
so
don't want to
not
be your
now.
apprentice.
A shame. But perhaps Providence shall yet cause our lines of
Reputation
fate to
lost
cross.
for what?
You'll see. Come closer, mistress. Take a look at this rare crystal.
Where is the tailor? Okay, further down the road.
I'm glad to see you.
Take care.
Let's have a word about the price.
Expensive.
What do you say to this?
Come now.
Right.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Now. Let's see if everything is good. No, some of the stuff is still muddy. I mean dirty.
All the way from the holy
Yeah.
Greetings, good night. Take care. God be with you.
Hmm. Well, if he does not repair my stuff, I mean, clean my stuff, then who does? Is my blade bloody? No, it isn't. Grim meeting place. You know what? Let's try being the apprentice of that guy. Let's see what he tells us to do.
Yeah.
Meow.
Ladies
Our
and
Lord's
gentlemen,
tasty.
good
on
men
bread
and
for frying.
good
Cucumbers,
wines.
asparagus
Come,
and prunes.
I see.
I changed my mind.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious day! I have a successor in my work.
So, how do you plan to...
With a test,
Oh.
I have my eye on 3 rare objects of great value. But sadly, they're a little difficult to obtain.
But just so we're clear, I'm not stealing anything for you.
Who said anything about stealing?
But you said these are valuable things you're after. I don't suppose you can just pick them up anywhere.
Garlic soup for the
Valuable
winter,
for me,
onion
because
soup
I
for the
know
spring,
their power and
asparagus
strength.
for taste, and
For an
prunes
ordinary
for what
mortal,
ails
they
you.
barely mean
Try
anything.
them.
Oh. Well, that's fine then.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung on a church. And finally, a talisman
Cabbage.
for luck.
Cabbage.
I'm a passionate player.
Green.
Bloody hell, that's a lot.
Get it before it goes brown.
About that tooth. It's going to be slightly more complicated, isn't it?
I know. Yes, it would be very difficult to gain such a rare relic, of course. That's why I have an alternative solution.
I'm listening.
Cucumbers. Lovely
A
cucumbers.
layman named
asparagus and
Procopius
prunes.
lives by the monastery. And it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical knowledge, that I've found out he has a sick tooth.
How did you find out he has a sore tooth?
Garlic,
As it happens,
carrot,
he told me at the
beetroot,
tavern.
onion. All that grows in the
And how am
ground
I
fresh.
supposed to get the
Come
tooth?
right up.
I haven't the faintest idea. You'll have to think of something.
Wouldn't that be swindling people?
It is, and it isn't. If I sell that tooth as the tooth of Saint Procopius, then it certainly is.
Does it really matter who's...
Of course it does. The name Procopius in this holy land is shrouded with mystical powers. Sometimes I might play a trivial
Asparagus that'll
trick on
cut you in
someone.
half, and cucumbers that'll
Fine.
cure what ails
Wonderful.
you. Come get them.
This...
You're not a car.
No, I'm a blacksmith.
I see. Well, a topping out is a decorated spruce or a conifer tree hung on top of the roof of a new house.
Well, then all we need to do is break off a branch somewhere,
You don't understand, young man. The topping out was sanctified by a priest, and it hangs on the highest church far and wide. You can't just...
Fair enough. That topping off is hung pretty.
Naturally. It hangs on...
And how am I supposed to get it?
Vegetables,
Damned if I know.
fruit,
But they
apples,
had to get it up there
cucumbers,
some...
Onions. Come get
Very well.
them.
This player's talisman. Where am I?
I actually have a specific one in mind. Here at the inn, there's a...
A cat's paw? I thought players bring along a rabbit's paw.
I thought so too. But This man is winning one game out.
Cabbage. Cabbage.
How am I supposed to...
Green
I haven't a clue.
cabbage. Get it before it goes brown.
Very well. I'll get looking...
Excellent! You do that.
I'm looking for a piece of the remains of St. Procopius.
Are you now?
That's no concern.
As you wish. I have a piece.
And it's from St. Procopius.
Well, he was definitely a good fellow. Well, at least not.
All right, what do you want from...
A precious. Oh, well.
Game was saved. Okay, he sells stuff. Didn't know that. Okay, he has a book. Treasure map. We need this bone, right? Let's
I'd like to discuss the
get
plot.
this
Garlic,
stuff.
onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
What do you
about
say?
this?
I'd almost. Finally,
From the yard or
Yes, we have become the great
chicken and
haggler.
beef. We have it all. Come and see.
Okay, now we have a book and a treasure map.
Good wives. Come
Wait,
have a look.
uh-huh.
Don't be shy. You'll never see such fine
I need
meats.
something for my
No,
husband.
wait. Hide kick. Let's move this stuff to the side kick. Message for Saradzic.
Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little lass. Come and buy some.
I'm not even
Wait, what? Am I forgetting something? Because I think I am.
Come right up. It's a feast for your eyes and your stomachs. It's hard to resist. You'll not find better meat anywhere.
Garlic, carrot,
Bio.
beetroot, onions.
of course.
All that
He
grows
has
in the
these
ground, fresh.
unbalanced. It was the ancients who first discovered that a person's body must have blood, phlegm,
Vegetable.
We started reading the book in the middle of the road. And no one has a problem with that.
All kinds and scratchings that make your mouth water more than the finest cake.
Speech. Right. So let's go towards the main mission. Crimp's meeting place.
By order.
Where might that be? Who is this? Am I supposed to be here? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm in the creeps meeting place, right? Where are the creeps? By any chance, is there an underground room? A basement that I'm missing? I don't think so.
I feel quite hungry.
How do you? Well, there's food right there. Wait, where's that guy? Hey, stop. Can't I talk to him? Huh, can't talk to him. Wait, why won't this open? Interesting. Is there a specific time I need to come here? Huh. There is an unexplored place behind the church. Let's go there. Cobbler. It's the middle of the night, I think. Do these guys meet at a specific time? Yo, what? Boryaski. What is this? Oh, okay, I remember that. Wait.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like? People talk?
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Who's Pius, and why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of his, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
I'll have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Well, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
Murder someone in a monastery? Have you gone mad?
Murder's a sin as it is. Doesn't really matter where you do it.
Yes, it does. I'd be spilling blood on hallowed ground.
Well then, knock him senseless, drag him outside, and finish him off where it's less sacred. I don't give a damn where you do it, just as long as he ends up dead.
And do you have any other test?
We're not hiring stable boys. We want men who are prepared to do anything. And this is the toughest task we've got.
So how many men have you already sent?
Just a handful.
And what happened to them? Did they hang?
Just the first one. The others turned tail. Guess they didn't have the stomach for it.
How will I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is, and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk. Then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
Where better? There's more wine there than in the royal cellars. And I doubt he suddenly stopped drinking.
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
And what else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. Right. And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off, alright? Good luck then.
I think this is going to be a difficult mission. What's the key for? But I lockpicked this, didn't I? Tell Sir Radzig. Okay, now let's see. What they want me to do. A or B? You know what? Let's talk to Sir Radzig. He's in Rete. Ambush. Avoid. Damn it.
Yeah!
Wait, which way I'm going? I don't know where I'm going. Wait, how did I get so much damage? Huh. Interesting. Tiredness.
Yeah!
Food.
Yeah!
Yeah. cover to cover, then okay, now I get it. This one looks interesting. We need 100 health. Wait. Is my stuff damaged? Because nope. I just lost health. Overeater Pro Max.
Yeah.
There he is. Hey, stop.
Welcome, Henry. God be with you, lad.
Sir, I'm afraid I have some bad news. We came across a burnt-out
Christ. It seems
This is something else, sir. We found a shield there with a crest.
I know that coat of arms, unfortunately. It's the House of Zul.
There was a letter there, too.
Show it to me. Although I think I already know what it will say.
Here you are, sir.
Unscrupulous beast. Cruelty and malevolence. I challenge you to face me in a duel. Defend your honor. An ignominious wretch. Well, that's nice. Signed, Hagen Zul. As I expected, old grievances coming back to haunt me.
This Sir Hagen wants to challenge you to a duel.
Apparently, he still hopes I will agree to this kind of outmoded solution to disputes.
But surely you can't refuse a challenge to a duel. What about your honor?
Henry, my boy, honor is a splendid thing, and it should be held in high regard. But in time, you'll learn that some matters are not so straightforward.
Like this one?
Yes, like this one. The only reason Hagen is challenging me now is that he has a marked advantage. I've served as the royal hetman for the last 15 years and become a courtier. Hagen, meanwhile, was fighting in the Margraviate Wars in Moravia, and elsewhere as a mercenary. Which of us do you think would win a duel? That's not honor, but an abuse of honor. Commonplace opportunism. I don't blame him for trying, but I'm not such a fool as to play by his rules.
What happened between you and Sir Hagen?
That's a long story.
Well, if I'm to know what I'm up against, I'll need to hear at least the gist of it.
True. All right, in a nutshell. Several years ago, I had to resolve a bloody feud between the Zuls and another family. The Zuls were clearly in the wrong, but refused to accept my ruling. So, I hanged the head of the family, razed their castle to the ground, and confiscated their property. Ever since then,
Yeah.
they've had it in for me, not surprisingly.
But you acted in good conscience.
Yes, although in retrospect it might seem excessively harsh. And it doesn't help that the other family is related to mine.
Well, what are we going to do about this?
You and Kuno's band will just have to deal with Hagen and prevent further mayhem. The longer he's marauding around these parts, the greater the chances that I'll finally have to succumb to his conditions.
So you'd fight him, if it came to that?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But maybe there's something else behind this challenge. Maybe it's coin he's after. Who knows?
All right. We'll deal with him, sir.
I'm sure you will, Henry.
Sir, this investigation into the Neuhoff massacre... it's getting a bit complicated.
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pribyslavitz. They know the Horsons who torched Neuhoff.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhoff too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this. I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order. Damned if I know how, though.
A bit of meditation and learning would do you good. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial. You'll have to figure something out for yourself.
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pius, and then getting him to the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities. See you later.
Okay, talking to him made the difficult task even more difficult. Now I have to bring him alive. But I have to get the dice and the money to that other guy in the gang.
Ah!
Kuno. Yeah, I was doing this stuff. I remember now. Alright, let's focus into getting into the monastery first. Armed man. Probably should have fought him, you know. Get the rust off my sword.
Yeah.
Not into the river, Henry.
Yeah.
Now I have to find someone who is
Henry's
going
coming to see us.
That's Fritz, townsman.
Pull me one.
Innkeeper. Wait. To the young man who is supposed to enter the monastery. This guy is not young. These guys are young.
Jesus, what have you been up? Good luck then.
Hey!
The monastery wants you to pay for treatment.
Leave it be, Hal.
If you say so.
Goodbye.
Fist fighting. That guy probably lose.
My God, what happened to you?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Goodbye.
God save you, good night.
You wouldn't be Carl?
No. Take care.
And now I'm looking for Carl.
I hope I can be of help.
You wouldn't be...
No. God be with you.
God save you.
You wouldn't be...
No.
Goodbye. Here we are.
That's the innkeeper. That's not Carl. Can I go in here?
Oi, you! Are you staring at me? What? Are you...
That's right.
I love you! Alla tua pradella! Jesus Christ! Wow!
Coming.
Come now. Surely we can come to some kind of...
Ow! No more fooling around!
Besides...
Ow!
Then I'll vanish, and I promise no one will ever see me.
My pleasure.
It's not worth risking the family's honor.
Oh!
Be whipped in the air. The hard labor. What they have to
Yes! Head cracker.
I'll be back in 2 shakes.
Shit, he's dead? What? Damn. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Okay, this is Carl. Who is this?
get drunk.
Again?
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Are you Carl by any...
I am.
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes. Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel. So instead, I'm devoting those days to the demon.
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you.
Let's have a drink.
A man after my own heart. The drink's on me. No, he will not. My dear, dear lad, what a cross I have to bear. You know, after the tavern, we should... Good luck, then.
Greetings, good...
You're Manfred?
Indeed I am.
I'll be back in 2 shakes. Coming right up.
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watching...
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it. But if I dull my senses in the slightest...
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on it.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to drink? And while we're at it... Goodbye. May the best man win.
I'll have a beer.
What did I have to do in this game again? I forgot. I really don't remember. Wait.
Any chance of finishing before curfew? This'll be the one. That'll do me.
How much longer must I wait?
What's the hold up there?
How much longer must I wait?
No. What?
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw. Your
Damn.
turn.
What's the hold up there?
Hey, ale here.
Hey, where's my ale?
Jesus, what do I have to do to get a drink here?
Now you.
Damn, that guy's flying. Okay, now we are flying.
That won't happen again. Surely? This'll be the one.
My pleasure.
Hey, wait. Why did he get to go again?
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Ale as usual.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. come on. It's time I had a throw. Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
650. Wait, I think we have what we need, right?
You're lucky.
Yay!
Too damn lucky for my taste.
Clutch.
A meal to go with the ale.
I've had enough.
And you said you wouldn't drink today.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Why are you being sent?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your feet.
Shit.
Yeah. Damn.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bukovo was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches
Okay.
every step I take
These
and won't stop until I'm behind the
might
monastery
be
walls.
in our favor
watching you
slightly now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why don't you just...
Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak.
But there are poor people everywhere, and they get...
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could...
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You could only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ? I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to...
But there are poor people everywhere.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the
That's all then.
Right, so we have to steal the purse from him and the writ.
There's another thing. That's all then.
Take care.
What?
Calm down. I don't...
Then get
Wait, I already beat him, right? But where'd that guy go? Oh, that's the innkeeper. We don't want to talk to him. We want to talk to the guard. Where he... Is he here? Nope. He ain't here. Nope. No. Should I try to lockpick? Yes. New level in rock picking. Exactly what I was trying to achieve. Yeah, he's not here. Maybe he's in a room. Master Thief. You know what? Let's have a look inside. There's nothing in there. Absolutely nothing. Why can't I open this? Wait. Open it. I don't know when he will get up.
Coming.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the ring.
All the best.
Here's half the purse.
Half? What about the rest?
I'm keeping it for my efforts.
Well, I can't say that seems fair to me, but what can...
God be with you.
Yeah, you can do nothing. Alright. Now we have the writ. Just a sec. Right, let's go to the monastery. With someone else's writ, and let's admit. But what happens to all my gear? Do I get... do they take it? Should I put it in the horse? You know what? I think that would be a very wise move. Because this gear was very expensive and I had to work to get this stuff. Okay, where are my boots? Wait, no boots? What the hell? Wait, why am I wearing no boots? Are they with the horse? Oh right, I was wearing this, so no boots. Okay, and I get it. Okay, now my horse is rich. It has 10,000 groschen. Great. I need to move my weapons as well, don't I? You know what? I'll move my main weapon. Human bow. This because that is the quest item, and I'll keep the rest. Equip this and equip this. Okay. Yo, Mr. Porter.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. But he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery, so there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
Yes.
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while. while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. May the Lord watch over you.
So I was right to put away all my stuff. Okay. So nothing is allowed. So let's put everything with the horse. You don't have any armor. Okay, let's put this away. Or let's put everything away. Wait, I cannot put this away? Okay. Just to be sure, let me keep lockpick. Where do I go? There. Yeah, I put everything away, man. Is it down here?
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
So I didn't have to put everything away in the horse. It doesn't really matter, we're going to break the vows sooner or later. Damn, bro, what a haircut. Crazy.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione me.
He's losing it.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Brother Gregor. Become
Welcome,
a
brother.
monk.
I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs. God be with you.
I'd like to ask you something. Who's in charge?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will...
I see. Are there any rifts?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here.
Tell me something about it.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one can...
Tell me something about...
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God.
What are the roles of the...
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, but it's the circator. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always...
Who's in...
Truthfully...
Are there already candidates to be...
Brothers John and...
This John?
A circator, and really just an unpleasant old man. It's mostly the older brothers on his side, because they believe he'll protect the status quo and all the benefits that come with long service here.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He's what they call the provost. He'd like to bring back solemnity to the monastery through reform and by returning to pure faith. A lovely idea.
Why can't novices vote?
They say we don't have enough experience to decide about anything.
Why is who win?
We're young and we'll spend the rest of our lives here. And the abbot decides everything about our lives. Didn't it ever...
Who would you choose?
Why should I even think about that when I don't have the right to vote? Gregor, don't go poking your nose into other people's business.
I have lockpicks, don't I? Wait. I kept them. Where did they go?
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some
lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could...
Didn't I have to follow him? Or something like that?
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation.
Okay.
Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
This time, brother? They're shirking their responsibilities, leaving us, their superiors, to chase around after them, finishing what they don't.
Did you have to finish someone's weeding in the garden again?
Yet again, I've had...
As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict. The Rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous.
Can't we ask him why he wears dirty clothes?
The pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We will be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway?
Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Maybe you're right. It's not a...
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets...
I'd like to ask you something. Will you tell me...
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father... It's peaceful here.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a...
I know you're pious.
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor, or Carl, or whatever your true name is.
I don't know.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play bloodhound for a pack of nobodies.
I don't want to be like the people I'm looking for. If I have to kill, it should be for a reason, not because I enjoy it.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. And what exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
Damn, that was not what I expected. Really easy.
You deserve to die, and I'm happy.
I'm sorry to hear that. I thought we could come to an agreement that left both of us alive.
What's up? Shit yourself?
Okay, that was easy. Okay, should not have killed him in the library. Oh crap, there is that guy there.
Peter's health is deteriorating. They say he will.
Okay, now I have to get out of here. How do I do that? Go to bed? That ain't happening. Only place I'm going is out of here. Hopefully, if I manage to find where the exit is. I don't have lockpicks. God damn it. Okay, actually, how the hell do I get out of here?
Salve, be well.
Wait, where do I get out from? Interesting. But how many rooms are there? God damn.
The forbidden books must be in that cabin. Damn it. How the hell do I get out? Been everywhere. I don't know how to get out. Maybe that tower or around there.
I'm not trespassing. Why does it say I'm trespassing? Or is it because I'm up late? I can't see stuff. Who did you say might have the topics? I can't remember. This guy? Nope. Just walking around, knocking everyone out. That's what we do. Wait, he doesn't have it. Then who has it? Hmm. Okay, I'm really confused now. Yeah. Just a sec. I'll have to look this up because I'm just running around in circles. Alright, I may have a solution. Yes, lockpick. Too difficult. Too difficult. This one. Yep. Wait. I'll move all the stolen stuff there. I already did one very hard, man. Come on. I know how to do it. What was this? There was something there. Damn it. I know I'm in a private area. What do you mean? Going around picking all the locks. Damn it. Wait, it's just hard. This one's very hard. Ah, damn it. Why can't I do it? Okay, that leaves me with one choice. I mean, one option. I can steal a key from someone who has the key for the main door. I don't know who it is, but it is possible. I haven't tried my luck down here. Let's see if this works. Yeah. Wait, is there anything that can allow me to unlock any lock? Hmm. I need this. Hmm. Okay, it's only level 5. It's in the middle of the night. Should I just knock everyone out? Hmm. Someone might think this is an interesting strategy that I'm employing. Why is he carrying a cobweb? What? Pretzel. Why are they carrying pretzels? What the hell? No one has the key so far. You never know. We have the key to the forbidden books. At least we found one of the keys that we need. Okay, we've leveled up stealth 3 times. Crazy. Okay, only 2 of them to go. Please give me the key. I don't want to knock shit. What is happening?
You! Stop
Okay, we are
I've
in
heard
trouble.
reports about you picking fights with people, and we don't like that around here, my boy. Personally, I'd rather string you up, but unfortunately, all I can do is throw you in jail.
Hmm.
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore. The fate of the whole empire hangs... Put me in jail, then.
You'll love it there. It's all set up, specially.
Wait, but how did they know? Okay, first time I'm in jail, what do I do? Wait, what is this? Released prisoner, hunger, tiredness, everything. Yes, I'm out. Jail was the way to do it.
Good on bread and for frying. Come and get it, fine people.
Buy
and
my
pork crackling
potions
too.
made
A
from
joy
magical
to
herbs
taste.
plucked from the
Aren't you
flanks
meant
of
to be in the
Mount
monastery?
Olympus.
Out here. What happened to your...
Lean, fatty, kind.
Well, well, well.
I have to eat something.
Got no business.
My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Turns out, putting all my stuff on the horse was the best thing to do. Cause if I did not do it, then all this stuff would be in the monastery. But now it is with the horse, so I can literally just move everything to my inventory and get on with it. Okay, I don't have a few of these things, but I can always just go and get it. But why cannot I? Huh. Nice. Phew. Wait, why is my strength and everything? Huh. All right. Let's eat all the rotten apples. Right. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. We outside. But why are all these stats not working? Maybe because I'm a
Ladies
released
and
prisoner.
good men and good wives, poor or rich, old or young.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Let me just pick a strange die. We have the strange die.
Yeah.
Ah, watch what you're doing.
Shut
There's
up,
people
man.
walking here.
Wait, where is my stuff?
Yeah.
Why is there a -2 buff? That's the thing I'm trying to understand. Meh, I don't care. Alright, this guy is tired. Let's go to the inn and sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, is that Carl guy still here? Nope. Wait. Yo, give me room, man.
God bless.
Is there some?
All right. For how long?
Just the one.
Sure.
Here you go.
2 coin.
You're
That's
like it.
cheap.
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to it out the second door.
Second door. Okay. You know what the worst thing is? I didn't even get to open that closet where they had all the ancient books and all. Wait, why do I have to go and report to the librarian? I don't want to do that. I'm free. Ain't I? Alright, let me just... Okay, so according to some people on the Reddit, that librarian thing and all the other stuff will keep popping up because it's a bug in the game, and I'm not in the wrong. Well, That was one of the easiest tasks in the game, and I thought it was going to be difficult.
Yeah.
I had to take the body, but I can't take the body, of course, because I'll have to get in again, and if I get in, then I won't be able to get out.
This looks like the place they were talking about.
Come on, bandits. Come to me.
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Kurva! Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed. Or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort?
Yeah.
Did you do that job we agreed?
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
He had this on him.
Aye. That says all right. What did you do with the body?
I left it where it was. What else could I do?
So, they lose a monk and find a corpse. How long do you reckon it'll take them to put two and two together?
Well, it's not like I was planning to make a career in Rome.
Fair enough. Soon it won't matter anyway.
What now?
What now? You did your job. Welcome. We need people like you.
But what do you need people like me to do?
I'm just a crimp. All I do is recruit. Now you get to go to our camp and find out everything you need to know.
Where?
Are you seriously telling me you didn't notice the camp? Not too observant, are you? Well, there's a hill above Sasau, and on top there's an old abandoned fort. Only it's not as abandoned as it used to be. That's where the camp is. Go there and report to a fellow by the name of Eric. Tell him Kozliak sent you.
And they'll let me in just like that?
Good point. I almost forgot. At the gate, show them the special dye you took off Pius. That's our sign.
That's all?
That's all. You'll learn everything you need to know at Vranik. And hurry up. I've got a feeling there's something being planned.
All right. So now we need to go to Ranik and infiltrate them and find out what they're planning. Alright. And what's this? Report to Sir Radzig and Hanush. Okay. So that's the monastery quest complete. Alright. So first of all, if I remember correctly, I have a communion chalice and a golden something that I can sell. Let's do that.
How come you're wearing... God be with you.
Sell. Where is the other? Add to basket. Both. Alright.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Is this enough?
Wes!
Alright.
I'll go for that.
That works. Right. I think I'll do the find out the force number and plans part in the next one, and reporting to Radzig and Hanush. So we're done with the monastery, it seems. Alright, so I think I'll end the stream now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.